Welcome back to Timberborn and our new diorama playthrough. So, what have we are getting through things. It looks a bit messy, but everything will start coming together very soon. We've got our setup for obviously the houses that are going to be moved, and it's just the way I like to have these things. We'll be possibly having water maybe on the bottom, and then for an example, having the houses on top. We can stack them. I don't think we can stack them. It's something I've not actually tried. I don't think we can do it like whoops. Thingy playing. Yeah, you can't. We can't stack them like that. It would have been quite nice if we could have stacked them like that, and it would have been one over. Because that would mean you would have been able to get an extra one. Now I know I have built this, but what's the larger one of these? I'm gonna pause this for now. It's just a way of getting more beavers on that area, because obviously we've got a tiny little place to do them, and it's just the way. I mean, obviously I'm going to destroy some of this, and which is a bit of a problem, but you know, it is what it is. We can only do what we can do. I could get this back. I need this here. Now, I would assume that they would walk up this ramp. The reason why that's 4. So this is a 5. I've got the things for it every time. So that would give me an extra. That would give me an extra length, if you like. Oh la la. I can unlock it. It doesn't really matter. I can. So like this. We'd have to have another one as well. Yeah, it's gonna need a bit of thought. So I'm okay at the top there, at this there, but I suppose in some respects, even if I lose this one until I can redesign this, it's the excavator that's in the way. It's not going to really be too much of a problem, because if we then have this, we can actually have 2 of them on a single one, and then obviously I can build upwards. So I quite like that idea. I think that's definitely a redesign worth doing. It does mean obviously ripping most of this down, but that's the thing about design. I'll take out this, because this. I'll take out this and this. And this. And we'll get this to be picked back up again. And I'll redesign that, moving this one forward for the extra ones. It's not a major problem, because it's not actually fully built yet. And like I said, the only major catastrophe, if you like, is it's a problem with this here. This excavator would be nice to be turned round and plugged into this section here, up here, which would obviously give me more of the room that I need to sort this out. Now I know I could turn them which may not be the worst thing instead of putting them around that way. Which means this is in the way, and I've got to do something with this. So let's, because I want to take this line off. So in other words, I'll turn them around and do them this way. I probably won't get as many in though. That's the Achilles heel with this. But let's just let's just humour our own selves here. Now this is also the how do we do that? Coming in, that was the one that which was the problem one because I didn't have. It's too far from a distance. Oh, is it because I don't know what it's because, but it's because of something. It's still not allowing me to do it. Why not? Oh, it's because of this one. What the hell are you on about? It's too far from a district. Is it connected? No, it's not connected. It's because I can't get this one to go in. I know what it is. If I could get this one to go in, I wouldn't have the problem of being able to try and not get it to go. It just won't. It gets too far. No, it's not too far. And then I'll... oh, that's not going to work either, is it? It's going to need to do this. Actually, that's not... Oh, this is this update, isn't it? Yeah. There's been a recent... Well, a recent update to the pathing system. Now, for some reason, sometimes it actually gets rid of the... I don't need that then. I don't need that. It can get rid of connections for some reason. At the bottom. It always seems to be at the bottom. See, this is the same, right? See, it's... For some reason, it's decided to not be connected. I don't have the problem there. Now, that could have been my misdemeanor or something like that. I don't really know, to be honest. Oh, this has got saved, see? It doesn't... It just deletes the path, and then you've got to reconnect the path again. But it doesn't do it at all. So, I don't know why sometimes that happens, but... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Problem over. Problem over, pig. Don't worry. Question mark in my own sanity there. Now it should be able to... There you go, see. I knew I hadn't done it wrong. Now, I hate the berries. I hate the berries. This is obviously going to be having a problem in a sense of... the actual, well, no, actually, because obviously I can go higher. Yeah, I can go. I can go a lot higher. Oh, and I've just realised because of the way. Oh no, because I will need it at the front. I was going to say, oh, because of the way that I've done it, I don't need the ladder, but I do need a ladder. I will need an almost an extra ladder, if you like, because of the way that's done. Right. Let's re-put this back again. Let's question my own sanity here. Right, that can be deleted. Once that's done, we can get rid of that. And everything will be fine. Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? This connection's gone as well. It's definitely a problem that they've changed something in the recent ladders update, and it's pushed the ladders like here. That's not connected anymore, which doesn't really matter because I'm not even using it anyway. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is this isn't connected, which probably means the ladder down here isn't connected. There you go. You see, this isn't connected either. Now this is going to stop doing that, which is nice. Yeah, so this, I got most of this. Well, the water, I think, situation is solved at the bottom, but it will get better over time. I've got most of the trees, and I think there's only a couple that may not be having an issue. But the log situation is completely fixed. I have absolutely zero problems with logs anymore, which is good. I would, however, like them to do this. It'd be really nice and kind of them. I can also sort this out, even though now that some of that's in the way. I don't need to worry about these three. I want to put this. Hopefully, we'll get this channel in this playthrough actually working. Now, I need to work out, obviously, where the next 7 are. So we'll just have to do a bit of counting. Can you see what it is yet? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one. Oh, I don't. Why do I need to count? That's just silly. I don't need to count. It's already there. That will be this one, wouldn't it? So I get rid of this one, and then we'll put that on speed. Now that's 7 from there. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that one? Let's I think it is. Yep. That to me looks good. So we'll take that one out. And what we'll start to do is just do a couple of... I suppose it doesn't matter they can only do a couple because obviously they can't get to it. This is the problem that we're going to... Well, we're not going to have actually because I can fix this because I'm an engineer. I can't believe I said that. Right. That was funny. It was funny by bastards. It was like, I can fix this because I'm an enemy. I'll do that. Because I'm going to need to, obviously, this is, now remember, this is going to have the water in. This is the water channel of water channel. I'm just doing that because, as you well know, I like continuity. I'm not going to do a thing. I'm going to do a. I'm not going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. My English today is eluding me. So we're going to have a fluid dump in it. I don't particularly like the idea of only having one. I think I don't like the idea of having one. So, as it stands, because it's such a large area, I'll get rid of that. Now we are going to have to walk on this anyway. So now I know where the center is. Because, like I said, I like things that are that make complete sense. Although, if you've obviously seen some of my players, that's just technically not true. That's there. Then I'll do a not even needing this anymore. That means I can do a path around here. The only reason why I'm doing that path is obviously I want to extend. Now, I need to extend this. This is where it gets slightly interesting. Well, I'm not saying it's not interesting before, but mine is a different approach of questionable play. This would be the bottom. So don't forget that this one here, because I've got the ring around it. I'm just checking to make sure that, because what I want to do is extend this out as far as it can go, then come back. Then come back and put these on. Like so, like that, but obviously high. Now, I've got 120, so hopefully they're gonna do me. They're gonna say that they can do it. Yes, they can do it. They can build it from the bottom. The path can now be. I've already got the path, so that's fine. See, now they're gonna do this. You see, this is the one I want to keep anyway, so I might as well. I might as well actually do that. Now, obviously, this is a problem here because you can't get this. But this center one goes in, which I think I can. I think it'll only allow me to do 2 of them, which will be this one here, I think. So I'm having to redesign everything to get around everything. But once we've got the water in, this at the back will start to. I can get rid of because I won't need it. I think it's relatively there, which is fantastically in the way, and the wheat's in the way. So if the wheat is in the way, we'll move the wheat out of the way. But I know that's fine. I was gonna I'll just do this. Then I'll do a ladder up to there. Is that like, yeah, that ladder's working. It seems to be something to do with when it was, how the ladder is positioned. You know? No, that won't work, will it? I can't believe I've done that one either, because that one won't work. It will, obviously, for there, but that's not going to work for what I wanted it to do. So, I'm going to get rid of that. Or I can put it there. If I put it there, then it will work. Because I can do... and they can walk around, because there's a little path to walk around there. So let's get that built. Well, in fact, the first one doesn't actually need... Oh, yes, it does. Where's the... Oh, it's that side. Oh, okay. That's how I did it. No, I still need that one. That one in there, that one there. That one's saying it's got no path, but it can't do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. That one was wheat, wherever you are. Pause that. I want to empty both of these. I might as well empty them, get them out of the way. So that's going to happen because I need to redesign this because I need me plank. I need me plank in the. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go as far out as I can with this. I don't know how many I've got left. I've only got 16 left, so I might not be able to get that much more in this. Waiting for obviously the bad water to normal water to come back. Now I haven't got any food whatsoever, as per usual. Although we have got a little bit of water in here, which obviously has kept this going. It depends on how many I can get. Where I can get them. But this is all going to need... this is either going to... I'm not too sure where the water's going to come. I obviously can't... I can't now put the water underneath here. Oh, has this got a problem as well? There's some problem here. Oh, yes, there is. Of course, there is. Because I've done that and completely forgot about any form of... There we go. I don't care about getting one of them. I got 30,000 of them anyway. So, yeah. So if I do this while we're waiting for this sort of system, and I delete this path here, I don't want to delete the thing because that's where the original was going to be. If I now do the storage, which is what I normally do. I can get 3 that way. In fact, actually, I think I can get 4, actually. Yeah, I could get another one in there. That's not actually that bad. Considering... It's not that bad at all. Then we do the path. The second time I've actually used a different size of path. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Doing it again. As I said before, when I do that sort of thing, it's because I play. It's because I play 2 Point Hospital, or you could say campus, or you could say museum. I assume they're all on the same. They're definitely using their own same engine, and the reason why is because that uses a Unity, and this uses Unity, but the one obviously see what I mean. That this. Z is to rotate 90 degrees, where R is rotate, which, you know, actually makes sense. But they use Z and X to rotate in 2-point hospital, and not actually any of the others. Now that would work. The other interesting part as well is, now it wouldn't help for these, but is obviously this is a lot longer than what the original was, which probably means that I can put some medical and things like that in there to, you know, make this longer. Because it'd be best to go right the way back to here and not do anything else. So that's another bonus, I suppose. Now, obviously, we'd still need the ladders in, because we can't get away from not having the ladders. Like so. Obviously, this is going to have to move out there. But that's not actually too bad. It does mean that the next line would be somewhere here, which means I could definitely get the one that side and that side. Couldn't get it because of this. But there's no reason why I can't do a stupid redesign and try and figure out it. Excavator. Now, the excavator is a real pain now. The excavator would be lovely to be in the dam, but the problem being is how the hell do you get the power around to do it, you know? That's always been the, to me, the Achilles heel of having this situation like this. It's how do you... Oh, I'm just building that. Well, it doesn't really matter. Planks. Got planks. Logs. Got tons of logs. Metal. Not got tons of metal. So that's going to be the Achilles heel of this. But that's now been, as we can tell, built. Now, I did, obviously, last time, come out, as you can see here. Rotate that. Now, how many... I don't have the... Unfortunately, I don't have the... probably that way, actually. How's these getting... This now has not been selected. You have not been selected. Empty as well. Empty. Oh, that's wheat flour. Now that's different. Okay. If that's wheat flour, that doesn't make any much of a difference either. You can just go... We have the technology to go higher. So that can go there. That's for wheat flour. That can go. Which means all this can actually go. I just need that to go, and that's all gone. Right, that means this post that's going to be right here. Is that where it is? Yeah, right here. I could deal with moving that out of the way as well. But I'm not overly worried about it. I can only do 2, that's the thing, but it does allow me to know where everything is. And then I obviously need to work out where that is, which is probably right the way there. Yep, right on that contemplation post, which we'll get rid of. I'll also have to get rid of one of them. which isn't great, but again, it is what it is. Obviously, when I when I've got this in, it's not going to actually be that bad because I can take all the water, all this water out, water situation here out, all this out, all this, because obviously this is what this is going to do. Now I haven't built the damn thing yet, but I'm gonna. Now I've got the. I can now fluid dump that. Don't think. Actually, you would actually. But I'll. What I'll do is I'm gonna pause them. Because we've got 2 days left, and I don't want to use all the water that I've not got. Now, the other advantage of doing this is now I could actually do this this here could actually be moved. Eventually, it could be on the top because this is another reason why I did it like this. I'm not too sure I mentioned it. Is they can only be in one tile down of water, which obviously means that you know, you can only have it that way. So if I do, let's say, something like this, this is why I wanted the center, because I like things in the center. That would be there. So this would be fine. This is absolutely fantastical. I'm doing a double. I don't know whether I need a double, but a double sounds a lot better to me than a single. I'm got some free beds. A couple of them are dead, but obviously we're concentrating on trying to get this done. I will go under here. And the reason why is obviously I want to there's a reason why that's not actually. No, I've got no space. We've got no space for metal blocks. Is that because? Oh, right, okay, okay. I've got no space. I might as well just use it then. Well, that's an oversight on storage, isn't it? I've got like 50 million bits of food here, and I can't get anything anywhere that I actually want to get it. I want to put some storage for melon block. That's logs. I don't think I can build on top of that. No, I can't. But now we get in the water back, so that's good. Which means we can turn on the fluid dump. But obviously I need a place for the metal blocks here, because there's a definite metal block. No, that's the wrong place as well, because it should be that place. Let's ditch that. Let's ditch that idea. Get that back. So I need to move the planks. The planks need to be moved. And that's a plank. Well, it's only temporary. Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that, can I? Because it actually needs to be on Earth. That wording made no sense to me. It needs to be on Earth. What do you mean? It needs to be on the on dirt, you mean? Yeah, right. Right. If I do it this way, it wasn't going to work the other way because obviously it's the way that where they walk. It's also the pathing as well. See. Yeah, I see. Water's definitely coming in there now. Turn that on. Get somebody in here. That's a good idea. I can prioritize that by haulers. I don't know how many haulers I've actually got in the place. I'll do them, and then this will be done. This will be done second, and then this will be done. Allowing me to go down again this angle, you see. These are obviously built. Obviously, I've got to... And this will push this forward. This may not be the last one. It may be another one, and then I'll have to put this on top. And then take it out, and then obviously... But I'm not too much worried. That's a lot of water going through there. That's definitely a lot of water. That's good. Right. I'll allow that to keep building. I need to find some place for that. That's on dirt. Now, assume that they're gonna do this for me. Once that's done, I think I can also do this. I only need this one, don't I? I didn't need the bottom one. I also don't really need that, but I'm going to leave it in just in case. It's not hurting, let's put it that way. Now that I've done that, now I don't want to put it here over the top of that. That's what that's for. But I'm also going to have one, unfortunately, here. They can't actually reach each other. So this is what this. The longer this is, I think they can just do that edge. I don't want to put it over there. I also don't want to put it there. I also, unfortunately, have to have two in this one. Because of the way it can get to... No, that's not in this, is it? That needs to be one over. That's the one. That needs to be there. That means... That's a pin. Yeah, this one's also this is also pink because it could do this one, but it can't do. I can't get that one done because it can't reach it, which means it has to be here. You see what I mean? They can't. That's in line with that one, but it can only build one square away. Which is that one there. Now it could reach that one. We'll be able to reach this one. Which is... Well, it could go right to the top of that, actually. There. That one's right to the top of that. That one, again, has got the same. Don't know what that is, though. Oh, have I... oh, no. Yeah, that's the one. What am I doing? I'm thinking, what the hell? It's that one. Huh? Is it there? I can't see it, see, so that's... Yeah, so... Oh, that needs to be one more as well. But that needs to be built from this one. Like so. Which means that's on the outside. On the outside, on the outside. And all I've got to do is let them do their thing and start building this up. And then I inch forward. Then what I do is I do another one like this. Then I blast this out. And then it'll extend that. So that should, theoretically, I'll wait till the next one. Water, because of the dirt going downwards, any of these now should be watered. I'm sort of doing it backwards, but I have to do it backwards because I have to take out all this channel, and I can't take out the channel, which means everything else won't be watered. And I can use this top, like I said, for this aqua thing, which I'll do next time. So there is method in my madness. It looks mad, but actually it works. So anyway, right, so that's done. Well, we just have to wait for it to do the... I need a... This with this damn planking system. Have they done that? Yes, they have. I don't really want it here, but I don't really have much of a choice. That I can see so far. Which one is it? My storage. My brain had over... I don't think I can do it. Because I can't get one over there. I'd have to sort of do this stupid thing like that. Well, if that's the only option I've got, then that's the only option I've got. I don't like it, but you know what to say, it is what it is. I don't want to cut the water off, you see, that's another thing. That now will do that. So that means the storage here. The worst thing is, it's only a temporary storage as well. Yeah, so that will work. I'm just making sure that all this is going to work. I want that in. Can't start doing anything else without putting all that in. Or do I? No, I'll do that. I want all this done. This is a major thing to get done. Because it's the next level. Now, I've only got 2 more. And then that's it. It's all done. Then, obviously, it's the time of filling in the next 2 layers. Everybody playing this has a different idea of how things should be done. And that's their choice. That's the level here. So this will be going... See, these 2 levels are going to go as well. But if I can not get rid of any of them, because obviously this here is where the bottom is, this one, and this is the right level. This level here is the level that's going to stay. So I'll tunnel under that, and then I can just inch forward, as long as I don't take out the pylons. So there is slight method in the madness. That's all I'll say. Right. We are getting this done. There's only a couple of more of these pylons to get put in. Well, there's not. There's this one, like, but still. And then it allows me. Then it'll allow me to fill them in like I did before, because they're all there then. But I'll only do down... I probably don't actually need this one higher than that. Or this one higher than that. The reason why is because this is where the center is. I suppose I could put them in and then take it out once I know that it may be easier to do that. I don't know. Let's put it in. What arm's it going to do? It's only using one set anyway, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only bit annoying bit, but, you know. We are inching forward. It's taken a long time to get to this... there we go. It's taken a long time to get to this particular road, but if I was playing this on... If I was playing this on a... hard mode, I wouldn't be doing it like this. I'd have a dam system now, but I'm not running that. The only thing, obviously, I had to keep destroying my food, but that's why I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to increase the food. That's why I decided to do this as well, to make this a little better. Now, the other problem I've still got is I've got no storage for... Well, I can do one here. Which isn't great, but it will do. The metal blocks. Get that built. Is there any other of these? Now, this is empty. I haven't got a lot of... I think I have some bad luck. I think I've got a lot of bad luck, right? In fact, I've got no bad water, so that's going to be a bit of a swizz. I must have somehow turned them off when I didn't need them, and now I need them. They are all coming back online. That'll come back online. No, that won't come back online because I didn't want them to be filled. This is bad water. This is extract. That come back on. It doesn't seem to have enough beavers. I've got the problem of not having enough beavers again. I'll build that. It's not ideal, but it will allow me to get more beavers. It's just until I can move and, you know, get the system up and running more. That's the one that I wanted here, so I'll just do that one. I think they can actually reach the next one, but we can't obviously go up here without actually having this, so I'll make sure that this is actually built, which it will be soon. That'll increase from 2 to more. I need to get more because the reason why is well, there's 2 problems. The next problem is because this isn't high enough, so that's another problem. 7 injuries. That means I probably don't have enough medical beds either. So I'm going to put that in there. Just get them to... This will be for now. It's not ideal. Not ideal thing, but it is working. They are now obviously starting to do what I want them to do. Now remember, this I don't need... I'll do it that way, then We've got to rotate it. And it goes that way. And then we've got to rotate it again. Then it goes... Nope, not that way. Not that way. Come on. That way. This will then build this out. If I do not do this in the right way around, it causes an enormous amount of problems. I'm doing it from the way it's going to be built. So then they've got support, so you can just like build that into there. The same obviously issue here. This hasn't been built. This is a more important one, this edge. Well done. Well done, friends. Is that empty now? That is empty. That means that can go. I haven't got a walkway to get down there. That's fine. I'll solve this problem in a minute. Right. This path here is going to have to go. I'll allow it to go because I can. I'll allow it to go there, which means I can obviously take out any of this lot as well. This rectangle here. It's not ideal, but I will obviously be moving this up here maybe somewhere. I haven't got a clue where I'm going to have it yet. Although saying that though, I could have... With me taking this out, I can undeeper this trench, because this is going to go. So there's that bonus in it there. Now here we go. Now we're getting... I'm getting some going. Is this done by haulers? Actually, where's the dirt one? No, that's the planks one. I must have had the dirt one somewhere. There's the dirt. There's the planks. There's the planks. Gears. I have no thing for gears. Storage. That would be the little one. I'll put just one in, which gets built really fast. That means that'll now start to get emptied here. Is that already full? Flipping out, it's already full. That'll be gears. How are we doing here? Bad tide approaching. Oh, it's too far from... Too far from the district. They can do it underneath. Obviously, I can't get another one. I could get that one on there. I think I have to start to put this in. I don't want it. Well, I do want it on the top, but I don't want it on the top. That means that can go there. That means that can go there, and it'll fill. How many of these can I get though? That means that can now be filled in, and this, but I don't actually need it. This can, yeah, it's allowing me to do this, which is good. It's just about trying to fill certain things in and getting it. Once you get one section in, then you get another section, and then you get another section in, which is obviously what I was trying to do before, but it wouldn't work into the things that I was wanting. That should allow some of that. This is the problem here, which won't be a problem once I do that. You see what I mean? Where you just tinker it in, tinker it in, tinker it in, and keep tinkering it in, and it'll work out. It'll work itself out once you start getting other ones in. There. I can also... oh no, maybe not that one. That one, I don't want the problem I had last time, so that's why another reason why I'm doing it like this. So it's going to fill all them in. We are getting close to the end of the episode. Yeah, it's so fast on this episode. That now can be blasted. Have I got bad war? Have I got actually explosives? Have I got everything that I need? Once that's in, that can be done. I'll allow these to be just done. When they're... well, I'll just turn them on. I'll just do it. Nope, just turn on. Turn on. Turn on. And turn on. Did I build... I think I started building one of these, didn't I? That was the reason why. Yeah, that was a slight miss. Don't matter. It's built now. Or it's about to get built. Could I, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, have them done? How are we doing? Most of the dirt is almost in of this section. Now, obviously, I have done this section. So I've got to do this section. Like so. This section here, then, will fill itself in. Which means this will fill itself in. Right. No, I don't want to do it from there, because it might complain that it can't do it. Right, that's that done. It's all just about inching forward. And getting everything in. And once I have that's English. Once I have done it, like I said, this section here can be blown up because it doesn't need to be there, and I'll be able to go down. But I'm not worried until I get the complete thing going. I've still got a lot of food, and I've still got a lot of things, and I will get this aqua thing working, because like I said, this is now full, and we'll be able to put although that's a bit of a problem, because I've just realized that that's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'll take that. It does mean I'm going to lose a bit, but... oh no, probably need to keep that... Like, I either have it like that, or... Yeah, that'll work. I'm happy with that. Or happier with that. I know it loses 2 in there, but, you know, it is what it is. Overall, we'll get a lot more. I've got 54, and we're up to the hour. The hour is 9, as I say. That one, that one. So we are getting... So obviously the first section is done, so you can see it's, you know, it's all coming together really nicely. It's taken a bit of time, but sometimes these things just take time. They do take time. And that's the way it goes. In fact, if that's 3, then I might as well do all that, and I don't need to redo that. So, in the next play, we'll obviously finish this off. We might even get our next one going as well, because now we know the drill, if you like. It's obviously because of dirt. Dirt's the problem to, you know, get things going, if you like. Once this is all going, I'm keeping enough stuff and things and stuff up here. We'll get the next couple of levels in, and then we'll be cooking on gas, because we'll be able to move this section, all these, into these. We've already got, obviously, the tree section done. Then we'll be able to get the rest of the sections done. And then we can go from there. Now, I don't know whether to put another one out here. Again, it just all depends on how I feel as if it's going to be needed. But I definitely need a dam. I definitely need a water system to hold more water and allow it to come out when we need it to come out. This obviously now is done, and I can put the ladder system here. Just humour me 2 seconds while I put this in, because I'll forget. And that now can be in this line. So that now is done, which means all of this lot will be done from next time. It may or may not be a great position to have them, but I'll work out the problems of that when it arises. We may have to utilise this for them to get into the housing of this section, but hey, you know, well, I suppose this is down anyway. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, where we play all sorts of different games. And like I said, I love Timberborn. It just suits my playstyle of everything. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.